Ang reviewer natin ngayon ay para sa mga kukuha ng non-professional driver's license code AA1, motorcycle and tricycle. Let's begin. On a long drive, what should you do if you are tired or sleepy? Park at the appropriate rest stop and take a few minutes nap. What hand signal must a driver give when he or she wants to stop? Left arm held down and hand pointing to the ground. What hand signal must a driver give when he or she wants to turn left? Left arm held straight horizontally. Signs that inform road users of traffic laws and regulations which, if disregarded, will constitute an offense are called regulatory signs. Signs used to warn motorists of potentially hazardous conditions on or adjacent to the road are called caution or warning signs. What documents should a driver carry at all times when he or she is driving? Driver's license, certificate of registration, and current official receipt or ORCR. On the assumption that your motorcycle is in good running condition, what can cause you to skid and lose control when making an abrupt movement, especially on a wet and slippery road? Improper braking. Are you allowed to use the shoulder of the road to pass on the right side of a car ahead? No, it is against the law, pursuant to RA number 4136. What is the meaning of an inverted triangle sign? Give way. What do double yellow solid lines mean? No crossing or overtaking. What should you do when you are crossing a railroad and there are no warning devices? Slow down, check both sides of the road, then proceed with caution if clear. Stop, look, and listen. When do you have to make a complete full stop? At a red traffic light. To protect motorcycle riders at all times, they should wear standard protective helmets, ICC and PS stickers, and full body gear for additional protection. A driver must not park or stop at the side of the road with a stop sign or a traffic control signal within 6 meters, pursuant to RA number 4136. A driver on a highway shall yield to the right of way to police vehicles, fire trucks, and ambulances, pursuant to RA number 4136. What should you do if you want to slow down or stop? Press on your brakes slightly to activate brake lights. To avoid suspension, the driver must settle their apprehension within 15 days, pursuant to RA number 4136 and JAO 2014-01. In a road crash involving a pedestrian, what should you do? Stop and assess the situation, then provide appropriate help. Never attempt to touch an unconscious or an injured person. Using mobile phones while driving is prohibited because it detracts your attention while driving, pursuant to RA number 10913. Anti-Distracted Driving Act. Where should motorcycle saddlebags or boxes be installed? Not higher than the rider's seat and not beyond the taillight. Saddlebag must not exceed 14 inches from the side of rider's seat. MC on saddlebag. What should the driver do while driving on a wet road? Slow down and take necessary precaution. If two vehicles approach an intersection at approximately the same time, which vehicle has the right of way? Vehicle on the right, pursuant to RA number 4136. On a two-way road, what does a single white broken line mean? It separates traffic moving in opposite directions. When is a U-turn not permitted? On a double solid yellow line and in places where a no U-turn sign is posted. Where should the rider position his or motorcycle when he or she turns left? Nearest to the center of the highway, pursuant to RA number 4136. When should the motorcycle engine oil be checked? Regularly to maintain vehicle roadworthiness. The allowable maximum size of a customized top box of a motorcycle is 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet and can fit 2 full-face helmets. The rumble strips across the road is intended to make you alert and be aware of your speed. What is the maximum penalty for a driver who has violated RA number 10666, also known as Children's Safety on Motorcycle Act? Revocation of driver's license. Turn signal lights are used to make your turning direction clear to the drivers and other road users. Which lane should you choose after turning right at the intersection? Stay on the rightmost lane. When the brake lights of the vehicle in front of you turns on, you must prepare to brake. What must you always remember whenever you park? Turn the engine off and put the proper stand. What is the maximum speed limit on the national road under the law? 80 km per hour, pursuant to RA number 4136. What should you do if another vehicle overtakes you? Stay with the current speed and do not attempt to race. What should you do to help reduce air pollution? Do the regular motor vehicle checkup and do not overload. Upon entering a roadwork with a temporary maximum speed limit sign, you must comply with the sign at all times. Drive at a maximum speed of 40 km per hour. Under RA number 10666, one of the exemptions that a child is allowed to backride on a motorcycle is when the child needs to be transported to the hospital for immediate medical attention. Under RA number 10913 or Anti-Distracted Driving Act, the use of mobile phones is permitted if the driver uses a hands-free communication device, Bluetooth or earpiece. You are planning a long trip. Do you need to plan rest stops? Yes, regularly stops help avoid mental and physical fatigue. How can you avoid wasting fuel? Through correct and proper driving habit, having the vehicle properly serviced and maintained. At an intersection, it is more dangerous to turn left than to turn right because vehicles coming opposite direction are faster. What is the one of the mandates of LTO? Register roadworthy and emission-compliant motor vehicles. If the violation of the Republic Act number 10666 on safety of children aboard motorcycles resulted in death or serious or less serious injuries, what penalty will be imposed to the motorcycle rider or motorcycle operator? 1 year imprisonment without prejudice provided for under revised Penal Code of the Philippines. If this sign is disregarded, it will constitute an offense. Regulatory sign, directional sign, left lane must turn left, one-way sign. Why should the driver always yield to emergency vehicles with blinkers and sirens on? Because they have a priority right-of-way. The right-of-way rule signifies the rights of drivers on when to yield or give way to others while driving. When making a right turn, you should reduce speed and stay on the outermost lane of the road, then signal your intention to turn right. When approaching a crosswalk or pedestrian lane, you should slow down and stop to yield to pedestrians. What should you do if you are stopped by an enforcer even when you believe that you did not violate any traffic rules and regulations? Stop at the roadside and politely ask the reason why you were being stopped. Kung nakatulong ang video na ito, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell icon para ma-notify ka sa bawat video katulad nito. See you in our next video.